Sundaram understand Australian business very well. The training is amazing, the risk and compliance framework is amazing, the IT security is amazing. So the relationship has grown over the years exponentially, and I would say it's very healthy right now. They're pleasantly surprised at how well the team was able to mobilise them working from home. We first started using Sundaram for self-managed super fund administration, which is an arm of our business that we've been running also since day one. We actually stumbled across the PMS solution when we were visiting the Sundaram office in Chennai to do a site visit for the SMSF business. The SMSF business was already running very well, but we thought it was good due diligence to come and visit the team. Whilst I was in the office, I happened to see some people using systems that my team from the PMS aspect was using back in Sydney, and I asked questions about what they were doing, and as it turns out there's this whole PMS solution that Sundaram could offer. So immediately we started thinking about how could that help our business grow at a scalable limit, allowing us to service more clients in a more efficient manner. So that's how we came across Sundaram. We already had a good relationship from the SMSF perspective. It made sense to use the PMS solution that was offered by SBS. So we've grown from a couple of staff doing self-managed super funds for us to now 18 or more staff doing a combination of self-managed super funds and the full portfolio management solution service. The experience gets better and better. I think that's testament to both sides working well in partnership. We consider SBS to be part of our team. An integrated vendor from a commercial perspective, however from a relationship perspective, we consider them to be part of our team at different geographical location, but we absolutely promote that they are part of our team and do our best to treat them that way. So we have in place constant training, check-ins and monitoring. A lot of the reporting has been implemented by the Sundaram team, so they have a really good infrastructure around how to ensure we know what they're doing, any gaps, any challenges, capacity issues, and that allows us to look at what they're doing for us as a business and start to think about what we might need to do better from our office in Sydney. But what else can we give them? What else can Sundaram do for us? And there's always something. So happy to say that the relationship has gotten better and better over the years, to the point that we're very confident giving new tasks to Sundaram. Thinking about the challenges that we faced, I could only imagine what the Sundaram team in Chennai were also facing. So from day one, immediately we thought we need to give these guys a little bit of time to get settled and make sure everybody can keep operating from home. There was a little bit of downtime, but much less than what I expected, to be honest. We were actually quite pleasantly surprised about how quickly the team was mobilised. Full credit to the team. If I look back on it now, I would say that there were no issues at all in hindsight. What I would recommend is being in the office in person, visiting the team is invaluable. I just think it's absolutely necessary to check in and get some information out of these really good operators. The team that we have here are amazing. They really understand our business and know what they're doing. They really want to do good work for you. So the relationship has grown over the years exponentially, and I would say it's very healthy right now. I can only say growing. I'm here in the office right now in Chennai, and we're exploring other areas that the business can offer, and again, being surprised about what else the Sundaram team could do. Any repeatable tasks that we're doing, any tasks that come up by way of business growth, any new tasks that are added to our business, our plan is to put those in the hands of our team in Chennai at Sundaram. And continue from Sydney to play a supervisory aspect over those tasks. So they're day-to-day tasks, but there's other things that we do that we never thought would be handled by Sundaram, but being here, seeing those, talking to the managers who look after those teams, I think that will change very quickly. So I can only see it growing further in our presence. I think Sundaram understand Australian business very well. We operate in the finance space, but in particular in the wealth management space. And I have to say that even the junior operators in our time are developing a strong understanding of the Australian wealth management space because they're working under the right framework at Sundaram. The training is amazing. The risk and compliance framework is amazing. The IT security is amazing. I mentioned, I would recommend getting to the office to visit Sundaram if you can. Sundaram take the same approach. Sundaram, when they can, post-pandemic, have come to Australia, come to our offices to meet with us and hear our needs and listen to us. And so they're on the same wavelength as us when it comes to being there in person, at certain points in time. And I think as soon as we could, or as soon as Sundaram could, the borders open and they were in Sydney in our office. So, you can kind of lose that harmony, if you like, if you're not visiting in person, you're not seeing in person. And some people might say, well, what's the point of doing an outsource if you have to go and visit? Well, I'm talking about visiting every 2 years or something, not all the time. And I think it's so important to maintain a healthy relationship and need some really good courage. Nothing anyone can say to make me think otherwise about recommending Sundaram as a business partner.